Welcome to another episode of Under Center Podcast. I am the host with the most, one of them. I am the franchise. Then we have
special guest X.
We have special guest X. Then we have watch fit, wait for it.
And your boy
So special guest X, what's going on?
I don't want when we talk about Damien, he know who this is, so we can go.
Wait.
Because he's get personal.
But take that shit off your face. Yeah, you worrying about that guy?
Yeah, he's get personal and called bad against show.
Yeah, he's called your first name. Penalty on you, Gerard.
Yeah. Last time we talked about him on the show, boy, he do us bad.
But he better fucking buckle in now, cause we on that ass. Sorry for cursing, X.
No, did he?
But take that shit off, boy.
Man, okay. We I ain't scared of Damien no more.
That's Matrix, y'all. Round of applause.
I ain't scared of Damien.
I can't believe
scared of Damien.
You got this boy, got you masked up like you about to go commit a armed robbery or something.
We about to really expose that MF, all right? Yeah, but I tell you one thing now, before we go there, since we talking about take off. No. I win my bet, although Damien tried to cheat us. I won my bet. The Lions beat Avengers. But you ain't gotta explain that, boy. You ain't gotta explain that.
Why y'all don't bet? Y'all
What
bet.
bet
Y'all
you
bet.
want, bro?
Y'all bet.
You want bet?
Y'all two bet.
What bet you want?
Someone got to.
It have to be where they could see on the show. As a matter of fact, here what the bet is. You wear my daughter championship shirt.
You wear my daughter?
If we win.
My
daughter's championship shirt.
And you wear my daughter tank top.
Okay, bet.
On the show?
Yeah.
I can that shirt.
LT, you got to honor your bet, please.
You got to honor your bet, Mr. LT.
And
your boy, LT.
We can't continue the show until you honor your bet.
So how was your day, Matrix? Till he take it off. We ain't doing the show.
So wait. Question. Tricks. What if I double the bet? Like if I give you something to end that bet?
No.
The Lord has blessed me.
I was on medication and I stood up for 2-hour episode last week and I was bamboozled and I was supposed to have my belly in the show. Dog cut me all of the show in its entirety.
The Lord has blessed me. I have everything I need.
I want to say come prepared. This hurting me to do this.
What Ty say? The big back? The big arms? The medium shape? Drum roll, please. Boy,
oh man,
real talk, LT, respect. A bet is a bet, bro. A bet is a bet.
I tell you.
Boy, and the thing is, boy, makes your daughter was so excited to break that out here. She was too excited.
She was more than excited, boy. I know, boy, LT. This dude wearing a sports bra.
Let's get the show on.
That's respect, boy. That's respect, dog. I don't care. That's respect, boy. You other people don't uphold their bet, boy.
Yeah.
So one thing we can say, we got pull our bet. So
that's what we do on the show.
But let's get back to the main story, the top story.
Yeah.
The horrible job
Damien.
that this Damien guy is doing.
So the messed up part about it is on Friday I was saying how the referees did such an awesome job. You know what I mean? And then the first game, I felt they did a good job then also. So the grade was looking good for them. But this one, Damien single-handedly destroyed y'all refs. Now, if y'all want to separate him and we grade him different from y'all, that's the only way y'all get a good grade. Other than that, we got to invent some new letters for him.
See, we ain't get to that segment yet. And I can tell you now, the ref get a B and Damien get a Z. This is what Cullimans be talking about. Franchise be talking about.
Wait.
Horrible.
Damien is the horrible. He's the horriblest. Hold on. But you got some other refs that are doing trash too,
Nobody
bro.
is bad as Damien.
No one is bad as him.
Trash.
But some of them bad too.
Trash.
But we can talk about that. Like,
producer, who write the script? Why would y'all put?
I write that. I can tell you the truth. I try to hide behind the show because I know it's wearing the shirt.
What we on?
we could say that to start. We could say that.
This boy.
That's how I end the show.
Say Damien Big Cat. Wait.
Wow.
But I mean, I can be real. Like, he had me second guessing my O-line for the first time ever, boy. Like, I could pick my two daughters, my two nephews, who never played football before, and they wouldn't get them much calls on them if they play O-line.
I'm your daughter. I ain't wearing a shirt. Stop looking at me like that.
No, man.
Wait, but with that, right? Like, I played, and it's sad. Like, the play calling, I was blocking the dude. This dude make me think I didn't play college ball, never got these bullcrap calls he called. This dude say, I can't pancake one dude twice in one play.
Twice, yeah.
If the dude quick to get up and I hit him again, how the hell is that a late hit if the quarterback's just threw the ball and it's the completion?
Well, I mean, I know one thing. You're allowed to block until the whistle is blown.
And that's what Riley told him. You know, I was the eavesdropper. He had big ass.
Yeah, but that's after the third time.
Riley told him. Riley say, "Did you blow a whistle?" No, I didn't blow the whistle. So why you try do that penalty? But I'm like, yeah, but Riley, you done allowed him to accept because Riley was doing tutelage. But in saying this, what I was saving too. Riley, I give Riley a lot of credit. Riley trying with them. He trying with them. Riley, salute. Are you trying with them? But it's sad. Like, okay, Riley, I was coaching a youth league with Jason Clark, and Riley is be there too, and Vada too. And I've witnessed where Riley is tell us certain things once or twice. We grown-ups. Riley shouldn't have to tell you after every fucking score. Sorry for cursing, but I was thinking about this shit all yesterday. Riley shouldn't have to tell you after every score, okay, go to the field goal. They kicking the ball, go stand up on each side of the field goal. Riley shouldn't have to tell you that every freaking time someone score. That's one. When it's 4 down, Riley shouldn't have to tell you, go on the line again to ensure in case it's close. Riley shouldn't have to tell you that every play, bro.
Well, I mean, the thing it is, you know, I said it before. I mean, it's how to talk to them more than you how to talk to your kids.
Ridiculous, bro.
See, the only thing that really get me with outside of Damien, because we ain't even talking about the refs. Let's just talk about Damien. Okay. We can get the refs their time. You know, what got me with Damien, you got to tell us personal.
Yeah.
It was personal because it was only being called on one player.
Facts.
One player. And always when it's a big play. Yeah. Always. Like, I mean, it's crazy. I've had people outside who don't even like the Lions, you know, coming to me and telling me, you know, they witnessed the same thing in their games and stuff like that. But from I saw him he was the head ref.
It's gonna be a long day.
I know that. Nowhere in the world our game's supposed to be 3 hours, but well, that's how it felt.
I look at the stream. The stream was 2 hours. Our game stream was 2 hours. 2 hours and 9 minutes.
2 hours.
That's crazy. That's just how much penalties he called, bro. And it was like ridiculous, but like blatantly. As soon as we score, we get a good completion. Holding. Gerard. Then it's 69. Then it's franchise. But you don't know me that good, but we was teammates.
I mean, my thing is, and then the dummy can say late hit because I already passed the ball. Like, so what if the person trying to run the play down, you're supposed to just leave him because you already hit him once? What about the receivers who blocking downfield? Is later on them too? Like, I mean, you need really this ain't, bro. This ain't Star Wars where you don't have to know the game and you just stand up and talk shit. You have to learn the rules, big dog. You can't just come out there and think, oh yeah, I ain't got to call the rules. That's Star Wars. And even Star Wars, they starting to put rules in place for dummies like y'all. Like, I mean, bro, like, it's sickening, bro. You say saying y'all the only people working hard to come out there and play on Sunday. Paying y'all to call
again.
Every time they make a big play, but people ain't even coming out there to see you, bro. They coming out there to see the players.
The athletes, because he never was he never was an athlete.
Like,
he never was good at what he do.
No. He benefited from some good DBs and good linebackers.
He was on
then he had Big Mike. Then he had Peter, who used to get a double team.
He's on there for the ride.
Like I ain't trying to brag or boast or even diminish no one career. He's not that good. Never was that good. Probably I used to mash him down with the Ravens and the Walks. Not that good. That's probably why he mad. He any feelings, but I don't care, bro. People paying too much money to flicking be like. I got to a point on Sunday. I sat down. I was like, I see why this league is dying, boy. This is only the second game I playing. I see why this league is dying. You're practicing dead hard, paying all this money, making so much sacrifices, doing this shit for free. We doing this for free. You getting paid, bro. You getting paid. I don't know if it's $15 or $30 a game, but you getting paid, bro.
Hey, you sign up for it, even if it's $1.
That's $15. That's a hearty meal from Burger King, bro. So when you think like that's no bump, but we paying for you to call the game fair. I just call the U League for free, and I just do a damn better job.
Yeah.
And someone asks me, oh, why don't try ref? No, because the podcast is king. I can't be telling the truth and then being a part of the problem, because we know where we go. If you will get pretty much blackballed. No man, we ain't working it. And you got to stand up as a ref. You see a call the freaking game fair, bro.
That's all you ask.
Take feelings out of it, bro.
That's all you ask. There's no way in the world that all the teams saying the same thing about you, big dog.
Because then when you go back, you could even,
why even call him big dog, little man?
You call him big dog.
That's why I say that.
It's like an example. I made a controversial call in the flag league in the championship game, and Muffy, I think Muffy's the vice president or something of the youth league.
Yeah,
her husband team got beat, and she was in my face. Oh, he was out. He was in, and I said he was in. As a ref, call the game fair, bro. I ain't gonna horse in the race. I doing that shit for free.
Yeah.
If y'all want to be a ref, quit. But yeah, that irritated me, boy. Dog, I got 3 holdings the first half of one game. I've been playing the BFFL from 2011.
So
I ain't get 3 holdings in the fucking season.
Bro,
sorry, because
there's nowhere in the world our O-line alone got at least 11 penalties on them. No O-line in the BFFL, whether it's backup, whether it's new, whether it's pass, whatever, none that horrible. None. And the thing it is, ain't like they're rushing 4. They're rushing 3. I can see if they're rushing 4 and you say, okay, yeah, well, you missed this block, so you try hold on to this one, or like nowhere in the world. Then you go back and, what pissed me off is the fact that going back, watching the video, I say, let me look to see if it looked like a hold.
Yeah, looking at the video.
It don't even, not even close. Not even close. But I can tell you what was close. Every time the touchdown happened or a big play happened, your flag would drop right after it. Yeah. Not during the play, right after. So we know what's going on. I mean, we can share some of the videos anyhow. I'm sure my producer will be more than happy to do that.
Damien.
It's really ridiculous, bro. Like one play, this football is supposed to fall. Dude put me in the headlock, pushed me to the ground, and he pushed me from the back. I fell. I was like, yeah, y'all double team me. Good pancake, if you want to call it that. I get up, holding on me. What? And I on the ground?
I'm on the ground.
The next play, the dude flicking pulled me down, holding on Gerard. What?
That's what he's called you, Gerard?
Yeah, I guess that's my boy. I know.
I know this might cause the Lions, but I don't really care. The truth has to be told. And sorry Lions, sorry Wildcats if it costs us, but at the end of the day, someone got to do it. Someone have to do it. He is horrible. And I know if you all remember when I said during the game when I was coaching the Wildcats, it was a ref that called my assistant coach a dummy. Yeah, it was you, Damien. I wasn't going to tell nobody. It's you, Damien. It's you who call him a dummy. And it's you who run on with all the thing when the Lions talk about all take off your navel ring, your dish ring, your jewelry and all this because you're all into that F. That's not becoming of a referee. So yeah, it's you. Since you want to be famous, here comes it. You. Shit. God damn it.
I was trying not to laugh, but that was funny.
like real shit, bro. Like week after week, bro. You ain't even unimportant, bro.
Damien, you horrible. I tell you that in your face. I don't hide that, but you horrible.
Yeah, you do tell him. You know, so crazy. Remember the game when the Lions and Predators got into a little skirmish afterwards? It was his god dang at fault too.
Yeah.
Because he was the line judge and he never flicking did his job and calling the hands to the face, the roughing the passer. All of it because of you, bro.
Right.
We trying to save me saving shit no more because you flicking costing people get injured. You cause people get injured if you continue to do the dumb stuff you doing, bro. We have careers, bro. We ain't professional players, bro. We ain't professionals, bro. We have careers.
Recreation, bro.
This man work at an offshore bank. I'm a law enforcement officer. LT is LT. He's your boy LT. You might not know what people choose to. That's why I said
LT.
Even though you was okay. Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. We don't get paid for this. We don't get a salary, bro. This was be enjoyment. I did not have fun on Sunday because the nonsense call.
That's the annoying part.
Like young fella like Cohen, young boy, finally trying to get in the sport, bright future. He get this back to back weeks. Y'all take his touchdown, bro. Back to back weeks on a bull crap call.
Like that's how you discourage people from.
Damien was the one to take it back in the
Yes.
preseason too. Y'all didn't remember that?
Yep.
remember that?
Ridiculous, bro.
That same guy.
You know,
Same
I blame.
guy.
I blame Bar too. Bar, you were bet. Why you wasn't head ref, bro? Like you have your flaws too, but you ain't as bad as that man. Jesus, you ain't as bad
The
as that
same thing
man.
y'all just said. Conflict of interest. Bar was
Nobody.
there. He saw it, and he don't want to overstep Damien.
He wasn't in that game. He wasn't in that game.
game.
I'm talking about on the sideline. Like,
Okay.
he'd be like, he ain't want to tell Damien, play Damien,
Yeah.
mess up on that.
Yeah.
You know? He ain't want to say that, but he know what the truth is.
Wait,
But
I
he
can
ain't
promise
gonna
you.
wreck it in.
I can promise you. Damien. Anyway, I don't think I should say that. I don't think I should say that one. I'll leave that one for the record book. But I can tell you, if we ever was to call another Lions game, I can promise you, boy, like, Mike, we on you, bro. You know, just watching for the jet sweep. I'll leave it like that.
He just mean they watching you. That's all.
That's what he's saying.
They only watching you, Damien.
Yeah.
Make
You-
sure-
you
we
need
can make sure of a camera just point at you.
That's
Yeah,
him. That's
you
him.
need to find something
That's
else to do on Sundays, Damien.
Yeah.
Suit up or something.
Like he's a family man, right?
Suit up.
Stay home with your family, boy.
Yeah, beautiful family.
I
Stay
can't
home.
tell you stay home with your family,
with
but
your family.
suit up or something. But ref,
Suit up what? And do what?
Reffing ain't for you,
Suit
bro.
up and do what? You mean dress and be on the sideline, eh?
I mean, he could ride the bench. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He on
What?
the team.
Damien can't make no team roster. I'm not out there.
Oh, God.
Probably the Stingrays.
You don't think so?
My God damn it.
Say, bro, the Stingray. The Stingrays is a female team, by the way. I just had to put it out there. And you, female team. Anyway, but we'll talk.
Anyway,
Let's move on. 'cause
Let's move on.
That boy
Yeah.
is a
Trash.
dweeb. But anyway, we just want to touch on the Commodore's board. You know, the police. We touched on it last week, but
Yeah, we didn't get into it. We didn't get deep.
you know, I've been as a coach, a player, unlike Damien. But yeah, man. So just want to shout
Two
out
times, eh?
Yeah, back to back.
Two
I
times,
ain't
back to
trying to
back.
be modest, man. I
man.
ain't got no superstar team, stock team like that guy over there. But I did have a stock team. I ain't
guess
gonna
you
lie.
better say.
My team was stock too. So shout out to the boys, all of them. Said who came. Oh, they come on. You bring these boys in from Freeport. They policing they?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but
It is what it is.
we like Kirk Cousins say, we come in a trap. We take over the trap. So Smitty, don't invite us next year because we ain't coming. No respect. We ain't coming.
They
They was cheating us ridiculously, bro.
they allowed you guys to come inside their house twice and just play with their woman.
But
Take over.
they could rare fair too. It was their health and fair.
They
So I mean they had all kind of what was stuff called
Your
Trojans and
y'all-
Magnums, and we used them on them. Feet they girls.
y'all
Had to
sleep
make sure I put it out there.
y'all sleep in the master bedroom and they sleep on the couch.
No, they in the garage, bro. They ain't allowed. They ain't allowed in the main house, boss.
Okay, Troy said a magnum. in the
Yeah, but
garage.
so yeah, we ain't coming next year. But shout out to the Commodore man. He was kind of salty when he gave me the trophy for the second time. But I appreciate
That's
it.
what it is. You any special mention any of your players?
Yeah, man. Shout out to the GOAT, female. She's played for the Hawks. She knows who she is. I don't call her name. I don't call her name. She's the GOAT. Appreciate ya. Shout out to Fiery, breaky leg, but he was still there. He breaky leg. He pulley hammy, but he was still there coaching the people up. I really appreciate that.
He look good. I see him on Sunday though.
Yeah, man. So I appreciate everybody, man.
Even up what?
See him
Even
walking.
I had to shout out.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Shout out to Vando.
Mm.
He coached, but then he had to go. They had a major problem in Northern Bama, so he had to deal with that.
Vando.
Gibson, he was a player with me with the Ravens too.
Okay.
He played Avengers too. He know the game. He helped me a lot. Shout out to the Vogue. Shout out to Drex, Bill, Wild Goose.
You ain't
Shout out
called
to
Animal
everybody.
yet?
Who?
Animal.
Shout out to Price. Shout out to my boy Cephas.
Pray.
Shout out to all them young,
Oh,
all them
Lord.
young fella, all them young females. They was that balling
Animal
too.
is watching
So-
the family, you know.
So, shout out to everybody except that guy.
I mean, Quincy.
Yeah, that's cool. Congrats again. So
Congrats to you
that's
guys,
why
man,
we
yeah.
got this out, man. But Matrix said he was going to bust it. Even though Eddie, we should have bet too because you said the fans was going to win.
I only say that for saying.
And let me
Yeah,
show.
you can stop saying things, saying
I
that.
ain't saying nothing.
Let me show how funny it was too. Right, we was playing Butler team. They all start. They had 2 defense first team. Last year they had 5. This year they only had 2. The all star team. They intentionally ain't play us in like the round robin because they want to see us in championship game. This let me show they cheating us too. But I got to talk about this.
Oh man, Damien was there.
No, it was a point system. It was a point system for seeding. You know it's going to be undefeated. They bad teams going undefeated. They stopping our games with 2 minutes to go because we up by 3 touchdowns. But they're allowing their top team to be up by 3 touchdowns and continue to play the whole game and put another 4.
No.
And when I go to Jason and Riley, I was like, but I try and get number 1 seed. No man, y'all and win. Yeah, but it's a point spread system, bro.
You don't stop
so they had the
game.
number 1 seed, right? So they had the team. They had just about everybody who was playing in the league was on that team. They had Ja on that team. They had Butler. They had Smiley. They had the receiver from the Avengers. Damn, I forget his name. Lennox. They had him. They had one other dude who's playing for the Predators and next dude. They secondary was stacked.
Yeah.
Like stacked. Butler had pick 6. But it's the funny stuff, right? Be the number 2.
Quarterback, sorry.
One dude who was garbage.
Oh.
But they had, once you the away team, you're supposed to be on the far field.
You don't sugarcoat nothing.
I don't sugarcoat shit. You're supposed to be on the far side, closer to the main road. So I go on over there and I say, okay, Smitty, he was the coach. Smitty, he was for the Wildcats, for the Predators.
Yeah.
I say, we supposed to be over there. I go on with Riley. Riley say, yeah, they number 2 seed. They away. They supposed to be here. No, we're not moving. Little do we know, I fed on that. I try and talk to my quarterback because I was dealing with the offense and that guy I was mentioning earlier, he was dealing with defense, which almost cost me, by the way. I trying to say...
You're an animal vibing it.
Who? Anyway, I try and talk to my quarterback and I got these defense first dudes who mark because we bust their head off the previous round. They might, oh no, don't do that though. They doing this like, I don't want to be in it. Y'all markers, I come in y'all tournament, I can't get a sideline. They come out of the defense first event, they need to police their damn tournament. That's ridiculous. They running on the field. I can't get 3 yards to flick and walk my sideline to call plays. That's ridiculous. That's why I say I'm not coming next year. If the police force them do it, do it. I'm not doing it no more. Ridiculous. I'd rather go play Sand Wars. Sand Wars be successful and Sand Wars organized. That crap is not organized.
Yeah.
So I'm taking it out. And then it's the funny shit. This is a non-contact 5v5. Why Butler flicking trying to press?
Oh yeah, I was saying that.
Butler trying to press Megatron Wild Goose every play. Like Butler, that's dumb. You giving us 10 yards every play, you stupid self. Butler's my boy. Butler Champagne is my dog. Yeah. But I was stupid. But he realized it wasn't making sense.
But that's how he played too. He's an aggressive dude. So sometimes you gotta learn how to switch gears.
Yeah, but you need better white check him. I say you might have roughed him up on the line, but this is non-contact. Yeah. Charlemagne the God. But that's all I'm saying. But shout out to everybody, man. But
not like
so I can say shout out to my boy Animal Quincy Anderson. Thought name?
Oh, AFFL next. Week 3 action.
Shout out Animal.
Dog, you know, and Mark, man.
So anyway, in week 3 of the Abaco Flag Football League, shout out to them too. But reading these stats, but that boy Kyle went off.
Yeah.
Went off. Oh. But in the first game of the day, the Sharks defeated the Wolves by a score of 43-8. That boy went off.
Damn.
For the Sharks, Kyle Reese threw for 7 touchdowns along with 1 interception and also recorded 1 interception on defense and 9 flag pulls.
He got it back.
And he got 9 flag pulls, but he
I like how you calling them off now. Let's go. Continue.
Yo, you doing it fast. Like, oh, so yeah. But then we had Reagan Roberts had 1 receiving touchdown and 2 INTs on defense, and yet TJ Wallace had 2 INTs on defense as well. Noah Albury had 3 receiving touchdowns.
Pick it up.
Aided Albury, Eli Albury, and Alec Nixon all recorded 1 receiving touchdown each as well for the Wolves.
But,
Darren,
But go ahead.
There's no button down, man.
No, man, I got something. Yeah.
You down. Let's go.
No. Before you go to the next game, I want to say something.
Okay.
About that.
But Darren threw for 1 touchdown, also threw for 5 interceptions. But Darren needed to go on the bench. 5 interceptions. Wow. Sablé recorded the only receiving touchdown while Ronald had 1 INT on defense in the second game of the day, but please hold.
So that same team with them would just get the
things.
Yeah, the things, the Wolves. Apparently, remember Allen, who was coaching the Wildcats defense last year.
Yeah. The Eagles.
So he's their head coach.
Yeah, he off the
Wolves head coach.
So he moved out.
Yeah, he over there. Yeah, he over there.
Him and your boy going together.
I don't
Kano.
I don't know where Kano is.
I think Kano gone to Rich Island gone to.
Last week.
Yeah, he was here.
And he told me he's off the island.
I think they even trying to do Abaco's north, right?
Yeah, that's
so they trying to do a northern BYFFL since he's down there. I
That'd
think
be
That'd
good.
be solid.
That'd be
trying to
good.
do that also. So I mean,
guy, too.
obviously, you know, I don't
Yeah,
want
shout
to
out
go too much.
Darling.
I don't want to go
He's a
too
good
much
guy,
into
man.
that
He's a
until we
good
get
guy.
some more information. But yeah, he obviously, you know, he's not going to stay away from football. So if he's down there in Abercrombie, sure he's gonna do something down there. But you
Shout out
go
Darling
on.
though, like LTC, he's a good dude too, boy.
You go on before.
No, but we gotta elaborate some boy. Actually, you good, boy?
Sit back, bro. Sit back.
I can't breathe over here, James. We got
Aight.
to speed this up.
In the second game of the day, the Killer Bees rebounded with a win this week against the Falcons after gut-wrenching loss last week to the Outlaws. Final score was 25-12 for the Killer Bees. Dwayne Johnson threw for 4 touchdowns and 2 INTs. Ryzen Fenilis had 2 receiving touchdowns and 1 interception on defense. I apologize, Mr. Fenilis, if I mispronounce your name. I trying to stall so LT could pass out and it could be plenty views on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. And Sean Joseph had 1 receiving touchdown. Brad Cooper had 1 INT on defense. Tion, I know his last name. He just like, I gotta just call him LeBron. He's Tion. Had 1 INT on defense. Reggie had 1 receiving touchdowns. And for the Falcons, not our Reggie. Our Reggie can't catch. Stags threw for 1 touchdown, 2 INTs, and Phil threw for 1 touchdown and 2 INTs. 4 and 2 INTs on defense. In the marquee matchup of the day, the Outlaws earned a hard-fought come-from-behind win against the Bombers, with the final score being a hard-fought come-from-behind win if they win by 19 points, bro.
No, but they was up 16-0.
Wow. So I guess you read ahead. I didn't.
Wow.
With the final score being 41-22.
Bro, they score.
I'm still trying to figure
They
out,
score once, bro.
Listen, you keep looking at me and laughing better. Why? How Uric and Show is I don't want to call your name, but how you always do this, bro? How?
You mean Show from the Lions?
Show from the Lions.
Yeah, Show from the Lions. Yeah.
There's only one show. That guy.
No, that show. Not that show.
Yeah, I mean, already.
Damn.
The Bombers got off a fast start, leading 60-0, but a quick score by the Outlaws before the half gave them momentum and ultimately
Bro, that's
they never
crazy,
looked
buddy.
back. For the Outlaws, Ian Dre Harvey threw for 6 touchdowns along with 1 interception, also scored a receiving touchdown. But he do better stats than Kyle.
6 and 1?
Yeah, but he catch one.
Oh, you catch one. Okay.
No, but Kyle got an
Kyle,
interception. Anyway,
yeah.
Jonathan St. Fleur threw for 1 touchdown, also had 1 receiving touchdown. Juicy, wow.
But they still send his name to you.
Juicy. Juicy had 2 receiving touchdowns and 1 interception on defense. Clotter St. Fleur had 1 receiving touchdown. Demetrius Douglas had 2 INTs on defense. And Cron, that sounds cool as shit. Cron.
I wonder if that's his name or just short for something.
Oh, they missed the E. Cron Roll had 2 receiving touchdowns.
If they put the E with that spell.
Kieron.
Don't worry about that. Keep going.
Caleb Albury threw for 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, also recorded an INT on defense. Tiana Roberts scored 2 receiving touchdowns, and Nakaija Adley scored 1 receiving touchdowns. So through 3 weeks, the Sharks are 3-0, the Outlaws are 2-1, the Killer Bees are 2-1, the Bombers are 1-2, Falcons are 1-2, the Wolves are 0-3.
Oh, wow.
That's Alan Dean.
That's Island.
You think we should give Dog a blind, let him take that off, or you should let him keep it the whole show? What you think?
Man, give me a blind, please.
Because I ain't like the dog. He pays it back and forth.
Give me a blind,
That's your bet, bro. I call it. That's your bet.
Right.
please.
Use my boy. Go ahead. Just
Let's
get this
started.
I respect that, boy. Dog kept his head to the bargain, boy.
Hey, look at the tie in front on.
All right, okay. Now it's your boy LT.
It's your boy LT. Bye.
All right, so let's go for the stats for week 4. Ugh.
Well,
So Friday Night Lights, it was everybody said it was a success. You know, they moved back to
it was.
the Winton rugby field. I don't know why, but you can elaborate why, or you ain't really know.
Well, that's because I think Carifta trials. I think that's what it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So-
They just need the fields to, I guess, the athletes to rest and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, from what I'm hearing, I think they're gonna stay out there because at the end of the day, I mean, they haven't too much problems with NSA. Like, it's always something. The first Friday night got canceled because of I think the Nationals, and they didn't let them know till last minute again. Same thing with the Carifta trials, and I think they having something out there again this week. So we back up by the rugby field. I mean, and truth be told, you can't do business like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because now what's going to happen is you're going to kill the fan base. Because if I come to you on a Tuesday and telling you, hey, I playing on a Friday, and I got to tell you, hey, we playing out by the rugby field on a Friday, on a Tuesday, now you have to adjust your schedule. And for me, when it's by the stadium, if I coming from work on a Friday, I go straight to the stadium.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's one road but I'm plus Central, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. But we back up by rugby field.
Rugby field.
It was only thing I would say I didn't like was they had the DJ booth, and they said they were correct. They had the DJ booth and the alcohol, the vendors. They had them more in the corner on the right hand side versus putting them more central.
Gotcha.
I think they should have put them more central, but everything was good though.
Okay, well, you had the Aces played against the Avengers, and the Aces lost 13-6 to the Avengers. How much
What
interceptions?
the score was again? Say the score
13-6. How much interception Shaw threw?
Shaw, I don't think Shaw threw any interception.
You sure?
He threw.
I ain't got the stats, but
Yeah, but I ain't going to try.
Okay.
We can give LT a break.
Shout out Shaw. At least y'all win one game this
Shout
year.
out the Aces.
So I'll say this much. With the Aces, they're how they score on every team.
Yeah.
Yeah, scored on every team.
But we been talking about some good coaching, Phil and Yellow doing, but
They were moving the ball, but just one or two little key plays where they couldn't finish. Like an extra block here, or instead of going up the middle, hitting the sideline here, stuff like that. But what's the girl name? The tight end, Tay. Bro. Her and number 10, Shelly.
Girl, right?
Yeah. Her and Shelly, number 10, like they one shot get the ball now and they making the play. Yeah. The running back, number 5.
That's the one who catches that touchdown in front of Jade when she keep dropping out on the goal line.
Yeah.
What about the one who pancake Jade?
I don't know which one that is. I did. I don't remember which one it is.
I remember that.
I don't know.
Smoke!
This play is
Django is free.
Man, I tell you. But I mean, yeah, they that's awesome. That again, to score on every team they played.
Yeah,
that's really good. Though.
Yeah, that's.
And the defense held a veteran team like the Avengers to 13 is also a plus too.
Yeah. I know Avengers got a touchdown called back, but I think Aces got one to call back also, and both same thing. But
Damien was
Aces get touchdown call back like every week too.
Damien wasn't reffing, but like I said, the referees on Friday night was awesome.
Sunday there was
Who was the head ref on Friday, if you mind me asking?
I can't remember that.
Okay. All right, but the next game, the Predators versus the Renegades. The Predators won with a score of 13-7. What happened?
Carl was the head ref in this, I know this.
Okay.
And I think Carl wasn't the head ref.
Carl?
From the Spartans.
Yeah. Head ref.
Was
That's
he?
good.
But anyhow, this game was. This is a good game. Very close game. My thing is, I mean, Renegades just need to know how to finish. They got a little out of character, I would say.
Did AP play?
Yeah, he did.
Quarterback or receiver?
He played receiver.
Okay.
And he played safety. The thing with that is, Renegade was up. They scored on their first drive with ease. They stopped Predators, score with ease, then they stopped Predators again. They could go up 14-0, but they just ran away from what they was doing. Try to get a little fancy, stop running the ball, stop taking a little short pass, start and try and do all little trick plays and going deep and stuff like that, and they got away from it. And like I always say, once you keep the Predators in the game, you know it can happen.
Yeah.
You know it's going to happen, you know what I mean? And Predators end up coming back, and they win on a last drive. You know what I mean? So it was a good game.
Don't keep them around.
No, sir. No, sir. You know, you got to put them away when you can. You know what I mean? But Renegades look a lot better. I can say that much. I mean, they look a lot better with surprisingly with CJ at quarterback. They look a lot better.
So he look better than Jaden.
So
Jaden's still injured. Or he played receiver.
he played receiver. So the thing with that is, I wouldn't say he looked better, but he looks a lot more comfortable.
Comfortable, okay.
Like he's comfortable in what he's doing. Jaden looked like he wasn't sure what he should be doing.
And what position they had Jaden at?
They had him as receiver. They run 1 or 2 trick plays, you know, where they run like a jet sweep and the Philly special and stuff like that with Jaden.
But I was just thinking too, it reminded me back to one of the years where I played for the Ravens. We had Nile, and you know Nile was once good, and Nile would fall off horribly. And they made an executive decision. They benched Nile for Goose. Remember Goose played safety?
Yeah.
And I think we was like under 500, and I think we went like a 3-game win streak.
I remember
and we got to the playoff. We got to the championship game. I think we lost to the Predators that year.
Yeah.
So, like, saying that a person who ain't worrying about knowing that he just throwing the ball, that could be a big thing too.
Yeah.
That could be because he like, but I don't give a shit. I could just try to get the ball in my.
At the end of the day, what's the worst that could happen? You go back to being safety.
I'm done. Not no quarterback.
You know what
so
I mean? Like,
who cares? I could just throw the ball. Yeah. So
without a care, we can get to Snoop. Let's go to Sunday's game, man.
The first game was the Hawks versus the Stingrays, and don't cuss me if the stats are incorrect. I did not keep the stats this week. Shout out to Spurs for helping out, and your boy LT. But Keisha, stats what I see. She went 2 for 5 with 56 yards and 2 touchdowns. Shelly was 2 for 3, 34 yards and 1 touchdown. Then rushing the ball, you had number 16, 2 rushes for 5 yards. And then number 4, 1 rush for 62 yards and a touchdown. Damn. Then receiving wise, Brooke went 2 catches for 56 yards and 2 touchdowns. Simone went 2 catches for 34 yards and a TD. Then also Simone had a pick 6 on defense. Then you had number 16 had 2 interceptions. And then number 4, the punt return TD. For the Stingrays, they had the quarterback number 21, Aaliyah. She went 3 for 7 with 23 yards and 2 interceptions. Rushing the ball, had number 89, 2 rushes for 5 yards. Had number 33, Elise, 2 catches for 19 yards. On the defense, they had number 56 had 2 sacks. Number 16 had 1 sack, and number 26 had 56. And then number 26 had 1 interception. So that's that game.
Yeah. So the Stingray, I think the Stingrays played a good first half. And then, Hawks decided to put the belt and medal, I guess. But, even with the first, I think they scored twice in the first half. And, the funny thing was the girls were there on the play. And instead of them attacking the ball, like they were waiting for them to catch it and then try to pull the flag. 2 of them, they were in the end zone, so she waiting for them to catch it and then pull the flag.
But again, I don't know if it's Ben or Haji, whoever is the D-line coach for them.
That's Ben, Ryan Ben.
He's doing a good job. Them girls, they was all over Keisha and whoever else in the back there. That's why they had so much sacks. They was doing a great job.
Yeah, because if the offense on 3 and out, the defense get tired eventually. So they can wear that.
Yeah.
That's like our days with the Jets, but remember them days?
Yeah,
we'll have the pros like maybe the 2 touchdown lead. But when that third and fourth quarter happened, they putting up 50 on us. Not that bad, like at least 30. So that's what it is, man.
Also, before we move from that, Hawks, I didn't know they had a wonder twin. And them 2 girls balling.
Yeah.
Let me put that out there.
Wonder twin?
I keep talking about these twins, but I don't know,
I find it
one
on
of them,
Sunday.
One of them is one of the twins is the one who 2-piece Jade that night.
Oh, my gosh.
What night?
When they had a fight.
Oh, my gosh.
But I don't forget. I was
we talking about Sunday.
No, but I'm saying, I know them because they'll 2-piece you quick. Bop, bop. That for me, that for my sister. Bop, bop.
I never knew there was a wonder twin on
I didn't realize.
I didn't know that.
I didn't realize.
But Sunday,
like I said, I wasn't there when they didn't come in.
But I know Keisha was trying to put 50 on them. I surprised they actually took Keisha out. Yeah, so with him, to
the end of the game, I think she still wanted to play though.
Shelly threw the last touchdown to Simone.
Okay.
Yeah, they took Keisha out.
Oh wow.
So I mean, they could have. I don't know, because Keisha. Shelly probably got a better arm anyway.
Carry on.
But excuse me. Then the second game on Sunday, You had the Lions versus the Avengers, and obviously by LT's former attire, the pinky shirt. The Lions won with a score of 13-12.
Yeah.
So passing the ball, Matrix went 5 for 9, 78 yards and a touchdown. Marcus went 5 for 8 for 100 yards and a touchdown with 2 interceptions, including a pick 6 they run back. Rushing wise, Cohen went 4 rushes for 13 yards. Matrix went 3 rushes for 21 yards. And you had Kenny 88 season. Shout out to the producer. 1 catch for 12 yards on a big first down.
First down, yeah.
Big first down. I didn't know that boy Hans did his work. But shout out to that boy.
2019 Kenny.
Then you had Ryan. He went 3 catches for 74 yards and a TD.
Nah, he made some big catches.
Weapon went 4 catches for 81 yards, including the game-winning touchdown. On defensive side, you had Mario had 1 sack. Let me make sure, because I don't want people be in the field. I had more than 1 sack. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that's okay.
There I go.
Yeah.
And then, but the defense was holding them boys down. Must see 1 first down?
Yeah,
They did a tremendous job.
Maybe they had
Defense-
maybe 1 first down in the game.
Defense did a superb job.
Yeah.
I can say that.
It's only 2 times they scored. I can just put out there for the only 2 times the Avengers scored was a punt return, kickoff return,
Yeah.
and then a pick
six.
6 with the
Yeah.
quarterback through. Because Matrix got injured. You see what happened? He in the sling.
Yeah.
So the Avengers, I'm
Very-
surprised they
that's
started
very
off. They started off with Sal quarterback.
Well, I mean,
Sal started the game off?
He started the game.
MC injured, and then Snoop.
Came later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
No,
Let's go to stats.
Snoop.
Let me finish
Man.
these stats. Then we can talk about that. So Sal went 2 for 2 for 15 yards. Snoop went 4 for 8 with 38 yards. Rushing the ball, Sal had 1 rush for no gain. Snoop had 1 rush for no gain. Lennox had 2 catches for 22 yards. Donnie Dimes 1 catch 8 yards. Number 0, I don't know his name, 1 catch for 8 yards. Number 12, 1 catch for 15 yards. Defensive wise, Hammer had 1 sack. Number 38, 1 sack. Taj had the interception touchdown, as well as the the kickoff return touchdown, and the interception. They had interception by number 69. Okay, so now we can talk about that game.
I mean, ain't much.
69. Let's go to 69. Not you. 69. 69 is a corner for them. I asked the boy his name. He didn't want to tell me his name. I don't know, but he's a rookie. I like what he doing, and
I mean, the one who Ryan burned for the touchdown.
he got burned, but he had a pick 6 too.
He had a pick 6.
Not a pick 6. He had a pick.
six.
He had a pick. He had a pick.
Wasn't all 2 of those picks by Taj?
No.
Okay.
69 on 1.
69 had 1,
Okay.
and he's patient. And I see that by being on the sideline.
But you know when
next to him.
Fari come back, he'll be on the patiently on the bench.
I know, but
Okay.
Fari and David said they training him though, so he in good hands.
All right.
I think David and Fari is too good.
Fari still in training. What you talking?
What?
I know one thing. I can put like this.
Reckless.
If they didn't,
That was reckless,
if-
bro.
I don't want
that's the
to talk.
truth, bro.
I don't want to talk with Damien again. But
Fari on top.
if
Fari-
Damien didn't call,
That don't
him,
mean he's not training.
He didn't
Yes,
training,
Fari's
Fari
good.
done past training stage.
Bro, you can
man.
talk fool, eh?
I know if he passed it. I mean, he good.
I think he
Good. That
passed.
don't mean he's pass it, bro.
Because technically, KJ still in training stage.
KJ passed it too.
KJ young
No,
man.
sir.
KJ still training
sir,
man.
bro.
So
He's still learning
KJ
new
was
tricks.
doing the same thing he's doing from his 15.
I don't agree with that. You can't throw no jump ball on him. I can tell you that much.
yeah, you could throw a
You
jump
can't-
on
you
KJ
can't do
back.
that.
They can't do it no more. He's patient.
Oh, KJ never used to jump.
KJ never used to talk.
Exactly.
Now
Don't tell
KJ look
me
at you
that.
and be like, "But you," when he put them grill in, "But you locked down, boy. Nothing happening."
Don't.
That's okay.
Oh, speaking of the boy, KJ told me Sunday night. He said, all these quarterbacks, try him. He's be out there bored.
This game, the Richard Sherman nigga.
He said he used to be bored. He said, boy, like, I don't even have to wash my clothes. I could just put my
they
uniform
gave the
in my
Richard
bag for next week. That boy, he don't get no work, so try him, man. I thought Snoop was going to try him, though, but Snoop.
Snoop ain't had no time. He's too busy in the back there, like stinging answers on
Hey,
it.
I must give you up, but the Lions defense really look
Y'all,
good.
they was looking
This is our
superb.
best defense.
But you know what it was, too?
Did our defense look good or their offense look bad?
No, your defense look
I think the defense looked good,
The
too.
defense
They
made
was
their
physical.
offense look
The
good.
last drive, fella, they gave up too much yards, and almost cost a field goal.
Did
No,
you see how much pancakes your defense
So
had?
the problem with that was, believe it or not, it wasn't a part about giving up the yards. It was more the fact that Damien was trying to let 11 seconds last 2 minutes.
That's another bad call
because
Damien made, too.
They had no timeouts, right? You run 3 players with 11 seconds. You telling me time ain't gone yet?
But that play when Snoop put the ball down here to throw the ball and Fire gonna grab, he flag.
Yeah, that's flag garden.
He
But
put the
got-
ball in head of throw. He could talk, but you can't knock the ball.
I don't think it's flag guarding because
It is.
No. Okay.
And what you think is what it is.
They didn't call flag guarding. They said
No.
we're finna pass up, right?
But you know what he called
He
first,
reached
right?
for the flag, and by him putting the ball down there, he ended up hitting the ball. He didn't intentionally slap the ball with the hand. He
Okay.
went for the flag.
But that's a sack.
You see,
So-
I
so-
would consider
So
it a sack.
so let me ask you a question. So what if I run it and I put my hand on my side, what is that? When you going to pull the flag?
Flag guy.
No, but if the
I
ball-
just answer the question, please.
It is. You're right.
Okay, cool. That's flag guarding. So if you come in to pull my flag and I put the hand with the ball down there, what is that? Come on,
I'm not
dog.
gonna answer that because Damien watching the show.
Yeah, me and with Damien. We hope this is the last show you watch.
Yeah, we don't need your view, bro. We don't need your view.
Trash.
But even speaking of, like I mentioned it to Fiery, right?
What?
And the Yak boys. I don't know what kind of offense they running, bro. You have four good receivers. I think you have good receivers, 4 good receivers. Why you have MC, a quarterback who, as my boy, but MC been fragile from he played receiver from that time. He don't play the whole full season. I mean, again, we don't get paid for this, so you have a nick, but you sit down by all means. You don't get paid for this. You have a job. Cool. Why you keep running the ball with MC?
Yeah.
They keep running the ball for MC. Let MC hit a slant. MC been known to hit a slant. I think last week before he got injured, he had
But
like
that's
70 yards with just slants.
Yeah, but more than that because I think he hit over 100 twice since he been playing.
That's what I'm saying. Like I say, MC impressed. I didn't think MC would have been this good. I could be honest.
Well,
MC, you impressed me.
With a receiver call, he had
Yeah, he got a
just
receiver
slides to the
call, bro.
post.
I ain't never been to jail before, but I feel free, mate. I ain't gonna lie. I take off that little tank top.
I'm glad you see a tank top.
Dog was
just
rocking.
want
Dog was
flex,
rocking
man.
like this.
I ain't gonna lie. I listen to y'all, but
I should let you keep that on. You wearing all these dolphin stuff, boy.
Give me a break, better. Give me a
I
break.
mean, you wearing all these
You're
dolphin
right.
stuff.
You're right. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Yeah.
Give me a break. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
but
continue.
yeah, but I don't know who
Boy,
calling
change your
up.
mind.
I heard. I don't know how true it is. This we have grounds on the people on the ground. They say all he calling the offensive plays. How all he calling the offensive plays? He
You
never.
play defense.
He was a safety
Yeah,
and a corner.
safety
But
and a corner.
I just feel like y'all running MC too much. He'll get injured, but that's what happens. Dog out. I don't know how long he be out, what kind of injury he got, but he doing it too much.
I hope he okay though. I mean, I see him out
Yeah.
there walking, but then you gotta realize too, you know, at the end of the day, MC don't stretch. MC don't stretch unless he change. MC don't stretch, or he don't stretch properly. Let me put it like that. You know what I mean? Then at the end of the day, I can be real. Playing quarterback, of course, you get lazy. So if you ain't used to stretching and putting that thing, I'm like, yeah.
And that's why, with you just being around you, I noticed you like to try play cover. You like to play either receiver or
corner,
DB,
yeah.
so you can stretch your legs.
Because being quarterback, you just get lazy.
Yeah.
You get lazy, you know what I mean? That's the only way you could stay in shape and stretch. Because eventually, let's be real, when you go to practice, you run with the team, you stretch with the team. And after you do that, then they put you in the back. They're only doing 3-step, drop back, and slinging the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I rarely run in practice because at the end of the day, you can run. So you're trying to get your time with the receivers and make sure the line doing what they're supposed to do and, reading the defense and stuff. So it makes you lazy. So
Yeah.
hope he's okay, though. I mean,
But before we move on, man, I got to shout out that boy Mason. Mason is back.
yeah.
Mason look good.
Mason is back. Mason is back.
Mason showing dudes around like a rag dog.
And when Damien called that call on him on a touchdown to Cone, which you threw, we look at that and was like, no way.
Yeah.
That was not
Yeah.
holding.
No way
That's
to do it.
another dude. 17, Mason 17.
Yeah.
Second year playing. Good dude. But you killing that dude motivation, but you killing his drive to one better sport, bro. Like stuff like that is uncalled for, boy.
And remember, you got to remember this boy just come off an injury.
Yeah. His finger was
Before he
broken
came
preseason. Yeah.
But I surprised he back that early, though.
From a broken finger?
Looking at that finger in preseason, bro.
But when it break, he look at me like, calma. Bro, you
So he
good?
put it back in place. Who want to touch that, bro?
But dog was
And he tried sneaking the game. I had to say, but take them goddamn cleats off, yeah?
Yeah.
So, but go ahead. I don't do
dog was out there pancaking dudes with one hand, but y'all didn't see the clip sick.
I tell you, the one,
got video.
But
the one
he
sack
ain't
he give up.
he ain't pancake 2 dudes in one play, though.
No.
Yeah. Only you on fire.
Yeah, but
So don't think you by yourself.
it's so crazy, right? Like, one particular dude, I give him no publicity. This dude, these dudes kill me on these teams, right? There's one be talking these street talk and gun talk. Like, really, dude?
Again?
one of the defenders I was going against, I ain't calling him, he's a goon. He could be like, yeah, but you ain't in the streets. I could deal with it on the streets or some shit he run on with. I look at him and I smile, bro, because
Yeah, plop open like frog. That's
you
why
ain't
it's
built like that, bro.
mad. Anyhow,
You ain't built like that. Like, I gotta tell these dudes that y'all ain't built like that,
let's
bro.
talk about Hammer. 4th and 15.
Do a job outside.
But they say, Hammer, watch the ball. Ready, set, hot, Hammer gone.
But you know what's so funny? Shout out to my boy Dave, number 20 for the Avengers. Dave, you greatly improved past 2 seasons.
Yeah, Dave is good.
He was like, when we talk about but Goose,
Yeah.
he was Goose's backup. But I could see the pulling flags. He up there. They say Chandler's one of the best. He up there too.
Yeah, he is.
He could pull a flag.
Ain't no if I but
But when dog did that false start, he was like,
Off me and
Hammer, get him up the field, coach.
But that was the second time, because don't forget we did it again. We did it again and we catch him again for every time.
Like, shout out to my boy Dave, but
that what happens too. No disrespect to Hammer, but that what happens too when you ain't getting the job done. You trying to get a jump, so you trying to time the snap properly, but that don't work like that, man. Twice you gave us a first down on 4th down. We use a distance, bro. But anyhow, let's move on to red.
Thank you. So we can say thank you.
Nah,
Well,
this was a good game.
But the last game of the day, LT, you want to talk about this? I mean, since certain people cut checks, and LT swore on tours, flicking concussed brain.
And I heard if 2 of them got paid.
Whoa.
Free agent next season. I won't get paid too. Wait, these boys them. Panny Cake said they ain't want to get paid. At least he ain't get paid.
He ain't said it last week. Tell him we track it now.
But anyway, let's start with this place. So Easy and the Hornets survived against the Red Dot 19-12. The Hornets passing, Easy went 3 touchdowns with 2 INTs. Receiving wise, Ray that boy Ray went off.
Yeah.
Ray went off.
That's what I don't get, bro. How is it that you letting the one receiver go off, the next one down?
Boy, and hold on, you know what's so crazy about that? Like, little story. Ray plays, he's a prison officer. He played in the Commadore's Bowl. And I was like, why the hell isn't Danny Senior, the daddy?
Yeah.
The prison paid him to coach. I'm like, God dang. Why you ain't pay me to coach? Bye, police. They ain't use this dude at all. I'm like, why don't y'all flicking throw the ball to this dude?
For who team?
He's a prison officer. He plays for the prison team, Department of Correction. Are they barely throwing the ball? Let me show you how stupid the prison was. Our boy, who's big Bodie? Rest in peace, Bodie. Travis, who went back.
Yeah.
They had him playing safety.
Big Travis?
I say, Travis, you play safety with me, play all this first round of playoffs. I am going to you every friggin' play.
But my thing is, what would get me with that is, Bullet coached the Avengers before, so he coached Travis before.
Mm-hmm.
So why would he take a D lineman and put him, and in 5-on-5? Anyhow,
let's carry on. So, but Ray, he went off. He went 5 catches for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. He went off. Like some of them catches he did, spectacular. Then in number 31, 12-yard big dog, tight end dreams. 12-yard catch for a TD. Red Dot passing, Fat Rasta, Philmont. He went 7 for 15 for 145 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rushing wise, Elijah, that's another fast little boy, young boy too.
Yeah.
That's a good piece that Red Dot found.
Yeah.
6 rushes for 57 yards. Then he had Mali, had that 1 catch for 61 yards and touchdown. Then he had number 66, Quandres, call him Abaco. 3 catches for 64 yards and a TD. That's here, number 24, Elijah had 1 catch, 7 yards. Baseball had 1 catch for 6 yards. No, 1 catch for 7 yards. Then number 23, not a receiver. That's the boy who AP was talking about last week.
Yeah.
When he was like, I could say it. I don't know if he said it on the show, but he told me it. Said that dude got cut last year from Eddie, but he stayed around. Shit, I wish he'd have come to us. He's a weapon. Number 23 receiver.
Well, I mean, that happens. Sometimes you just got to wait on your turn.
Yeah.
So.
Then you had baseball. He 2 INTs. Granted, one was a 2-point conversion what he picked, but still INT in my books, bro.
Yeah, still. And that's what it is.
Yeah, still INT in my books.
I mean, I don't know, man. The thing it is, throw. You only 2 interceptions with one person when you can stop trying it.
I had a debate on the sideline with the Avengers about that. I was like, baseball
Male or
player,
female?
Male. I said baseball played a great game. He had 2 picks and et cetera, et cetera. Oh, that's a 2-point conversion.
That's still a pick.
So if he'd have scored a 2, that was giving them 2 points, right?
Yeah.
And he stopped you off from scoring 2 points, right?
Yeah.
Like you got to look at that. Like they feel like when you go for 2,
And that's a game changer.
it is.
Yes.
It is.
That's momentum killer too, bro.
Yeah, especially in a game like that. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day,
That was big. And baseball, I could see.
I realize a lot of people out there don't respect game. They just want to talk just because
A lot of them don't know the game.
No, they
don't know the game.
Well, you know, a lot of it is hate too, though. They just because they don't play for the Lions. Okay, yeah, well, I ain't gonna talk good with them. That's what it is,
understand.
bro. You understand what I'm saying? If LT is a good player, I don't care where LT play. LT is a good player. That one name over. You know what I mean? Likewise with any other team. I mean, now you have some trash ass players you could talk about, yes. You know, who think they good, but that's what it is. But anyhow, y'all gonna get the defensive stats or?
Not really.
Okay, cool.
No, give that.
We didn't get a defensive
give it- oh my
stats.
God.
Not everybody, because they say I don't give that.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. You blind. You can't see. That ain't your
I
job.
can see now, though.
Yeah,
That's
that ain't
why
your
I
job.
zoom
No.
in.
I know who pay you. I know who pay you, but you ain't gonna jump on that right now.
But
Not this one.
honestly, I ain't see nothing impressive.
Let's go.
It ain't. That's
No.
why I want you to
We
give
ain't
it.
calling no 1 and
That's
2
why I
flag
want you to
pulls.
give
No,
it.
we ain't doing that.
Only when I see look good, that boy DD, he had 5 flag pulls on Hornets.
No, DD is impressive.
But
He
I said-
ain't gonna lie. He impressive. That
Okay.
boy good.
Well, let's
No,
go.
I wasn't talking about that. I talking about
We
Red
moving
Dot.
on.
Red
We
Dot-
moving
Red
on
Dot run
to.
with
We
some-
moving on to the
But they
predictions.
got the 2 and 3 flag.
That's what I'm saying.
But wait.
Let's go. We can talk.
Wait. Before you move,
They got 2 and 3
Red
flags.
Dot
bro.
say I don't give their flag pulls and their
Tell
whatever
them
they
send
do.
their coach on the show to
Right?
talk about they stats.
He's scared.
But
I could be sober
I
for
can
that,
say-
that show.
You know the problem is
listen,
you too much listening to outsiders. You know that's of course you wear the same little tank top right there. Right now, listen to
I think
outsiders.
so too.
You keep it up there.
I think so. I think so.
You think that one cut your breath?
I think so.
You don't worry, bro. At the end of the day,
think
it's no way we can be able to call every stat. This one get 1 flag pull. That one get 1 flag pull. That one get 2. No, if you want, then go for 9 flag pull and 2 interceptions like Lundy. That was she name?
Yeah.
Boy, and she was mad. Say next time they play the Wildcats, they can beat us.
But that game is, I betting on that game.
Yeah, but I want a big bet on that.
I betting for the Wildcats, that game.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson.
I thought she used to play for like Hawks. Yeah,
Who she play with?
She played with
Play with
Aces.
Aces.
Let's go Aces.
All right, let's go to predictions, man. Let's go to predictions. The first game kicking off at 7
Friday night
p.m.
lights. Friday night
You have the
lights.
Tropical Gyro Stingrays versus the Global Sun Wildcats. Yeah, do you want to go first?
Wildcats.
You want to give a score? Or are you scared?
21-0.
21, okay. I say the Wildcats. I'll say... Pause. I'll say...
Pause, what, buddy?
He said that.
yeah, that gate. That's some crazy stuff.
Continue.
But you even learned that if that gate.
Yeah.
I was watch TikTok a lot.
Whoa!
I watch TikTok a lot. Anyway,
Continue.
I'll say the Wildcats could win by a score of... I'll say 30-0.
All right.
To be real, no, I was saying the same thing. Wildcats 30-0.
Next.
The next game of the male Avengers versus the Sherwin-Williams team Red Dot.
Avengers go win.
I trying to realize, boy, you think Sherwin-Williams cut that check or the coach paid the money in his pocket, bro?
Or maybe their dues paid
And
for
give
the
it up.
league fee, and then they just
give
took the
it to-
sponsor money
yeah.
and give to.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though.
I happy my boy
Again,
get
this
paid,
is
though.
New cleats and everything.
I
Yeah.
heard they pay for cleats and everything, and he, oh my God, you lied to me, boy.
I tell you that.
Y'all ain't gonna chill no more.
No,
I
You
go,
say-
I go
you
both
say-
ways.
Yeah,
and he ain't coming in the club for free.
but you was like, he buy you bed, y'all buy each other drinks.
I tell you.
Dog, I say
gotta get the scoop.
that
boy.
money. Did he get promotion at work or Eddie promoted him?
Scoop, boy.
Wait, tell you that. But
Tricks, they ain't never offer you no money, bro.
who?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
I ain't got enough for Eddie.
What those?
I ain't got enough.
Eddie tried to get him to come. I tell him we got to get rid of Honky. He say, "Oh, I need Honky. Honky's the best player in the
But I don't
league."
ain't there no more. Why
Yeah.
you try now?
Big only.
You can't go there.
I can go to any team and start. I can
You
take
want
over that
bet?
team.
You want bet? You
Any
can't go
team.
there.
Any team and start.
I could bet you can't go to Red Dot. Not you.
I don't want to go for Red Dot.
Only Ambi get 4 teams he can play for in the league right now.
Damn.
Without he say,
Ambi's a veteran player, man.
who 4 teams he can play for? Name them. He can't play for Predators.
But hold on.
But
How
he
much-
can't
how
play for
much
Lions.
is this?
He can't go
It's
for
6.
Hornets.
No, you can
It's
play for
6.
Hornets.
Who?
Easy and give it
But
up.
you
Easy
crazy,
and give it
eh?
up.
You don't think so?
And easy.
What?
I feel like
No, sir.
easy. I feel like easy know the game more
No,
than him.
sir. No, sir.
Army might have a better arm, but easy know the game more
No,
than him.
sir. Not no Hornets.
And easy can get it up.
Not no Hornets.
Easy won't get that up. I tell you that now. Don't forget, Easy
That's-
leave
that's-
because he
I know,
wanted to play
I know,
quarterback.
That's 3 teams right there.
I know.
Now, maybe Avengers.
Maybe Renegades.
But I doubt that.
Renegades, Avengers,
I
Red
know.
Dot. That's
That's a
3
tough
games.
one.
3 on 3.
I don't think AP really want to play quarterback.
No.
That's
But
why.
AP, I don't think AP can play quarterback because of his shoulder. But anyhow, finish it. What you get?
You said Avengers. You give him a score. You don't give him a score. Man, if
Phil back, so I feel like it's going to be like 10.
Phil
10
was
to
back
14.
last week.
Yeah, that's why they
10
score.
10 to 14?
Yeah, that's why they
Avengers?
score. Avengers win.
Okay.
That's why they score. Phil, now it's going to look good. It's going to look like a game.
I say the Avengers could win 13-7.
13 to 7. I say Red Dot. You want Red Dot again? Y'all don't let me down this time, eh? I going Red Dot. 18 to 7.
I notice you don't lose no bet, so I ain't trying to bet you, but I want somebody else bet you that.
That might be.
Man, you got no. I
Only,
bet no
only
boy
place
no more.
left is the producer to bet.
I bet no boy no more.
But real talk, shout out to everybody who's keep us honest, because I after the Wildcats lose, I was like, boy, I know if I can do that, but I could try bribe dog with some drinks or something. Even if the girl say, you better get ready to stand up. I say, mother flick.
Bro, listen to me. They couldn't wait till 8 o'clock.
Look,
man.
I try push the boy. Say, yo, put down in your pocket, bar. Do something. Put gas in the car. My car don't go with gas.
No gas, buddy. But yeah.
Okay, so we moving on to also don't forget Barry the Push could be at a Friday Night Light, so that could be a good event too, man. Come through, have some good music. Pay us $6, man. Stop crying.
Yeah.
Pay us $6, come through, enjoy yourself.
It'd be a nice environment, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is be nice, man.
I wish
It'd
we
be
got
nice.
more Friday night lights over Sunday games. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because
after you leave them, you could go home, bed, or wash up, whatever, and just go out for the night.
Yeah.
You know, they
I
get
mean,
out there
and
salty.
people are hanging around too, because
The bar's
Friday,
still there.
Yeah, Friday going. People we leave out there almost 12 o'clock.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Y'all get put out there.
huh?
Y'all, y'all woman and thing put y'all out, must see.
Hello?
He ain't me and me. I ain't got no woman. So he ain't me and me.
But I mean, hey, we ain't talking about a woman now.
Will they doing well this week, they try and do their theme every week. This week is the sports jersey. Please don't wear some Lakers, man. I tired of seeing Dolphins, bro.
So this week?
Yeah, this Sunday. It's sports jerseys week 5.
All right.
April the 13th. We have the women Avengers playing versus the Hawks. I want to see that.
Yeah, that's that can be a good game.
Yeah.
I've been waiting on that game. We can see exactly. Well, I wonder if the Avengers quarterback is back. That's the question.
And she played. She was injured.
She didn't play.
Oh, okay.
She didn't play.
I saw on Sunday.
But anyhow,
What's your
Let's go.
prediction, Altizo?
I don't have no prediction for that game.
none.
No.
So
I see why people say you get soft. I know the level's high. People say you get soft because you're scared. Sorry, producer. Don't cut my mic.
I tell you.
I no more.
Why we won't bet and just predict.
Well, hold on. Who does this? Who does this play?
The
again?
Lady Avengers versus the Shawin Hawks. That's crazy. How'd you take they sponsor the Tropical Gyro and they get a Shaw win? What those?
Yeah, it's not a good sponsor. But anyhow, what you get? Because LT, we ain't running with LT.
Yeah.
Let's go. Go ahead.
I get a Hawks winning with a score of Boy, I know. I got a score of 14-6. Hawks win 14-6.
I get This one gonna be sweet.
Is all the Hawks players back yet?
Who's missing?
Who's missing?
And they say some couple of them was suspended.
Khadijah and I don't even know the
Yeah, but
next girl.
Khadijah only plays really defense.
I don't think the next girl is playing.
Only one person.
The next girl.
The one who get Luka and kick, she ain't no big player.
Oh, I don't think she's playing.
You don't have to say it like that.
She got that
I
flicking.
get Hawks to win 12-7. No, 12-6, sorry. Hawks 12-6.
But I say 14-6. They got to kick it. Any kicker could kick.
Yeah, but she been missing lately. I don't know what happened. She been a little off. I know.
Let me shut up. Anyway. Next game, 3:00 game. You got the Cuba Libre Hornets versus the Bamboo Shack Predators. What you got, LD?
They still get Sizzle sponsor.
That's the two top teams in the league right now. 1 and 2. All two of them get the same record.
What the Lions? The Lions 30.
Before it. Because of the tie with Renegades. Renegade 2-1-1.
Okay.
2-2.
Well, again with Bamboo Shack.
All two of these teams
You
on the
getting
field.
Bamboo Shot of your tight snack or what you gonna get?
I getting breast knock, but
I know you can get a breast knock. Yeah.
That boy is a boy that breast.
knock from there, but
You got them. You give a score. You ain't mess with the score.
yeah,
Pink Sports Brown for the breast knock.
Again, it's gonna be a close game.
What's going on?
13-14.
14-18. One I can say, but the Hornets odds is play the
Hey.
Predators tight, boy.
Hey.
Like, I don't know if Yeezy's just get geeked up, but he always play them tight. I see the upset. I give Yeezy them 2 touchdowns. 14, no, they ain't got no kick. I give them 12. No, they go for it. I give them 14 to 10.
Yeah.
14 to 10.
So they going Hornets 12-7.
That's how I look at the kick.
12-7.
Could I say this?
Don't change your boat.
No, I'm not changing. I feel like the Predators go win, but in real life, I want them to lose.
Well,
I
I
want
want
Hornets
real
to
life.
win.
This real life.
No, I want Hornets to
It's a
win.
cartoon, eh?
I just don't feel like the Hornets gonna beat them.
Mr. Producer, are we on a cartoon show? I need to know.
It's animated.
I
mean,
hear that
it
voice
could be
just not. I hear that voice for the first time.
It could be a close game, but the Hornets always just play them tight. But always.
And I feel this the
I
one
like
time they
the
can
Hornets,
upset
you know.
them.
They playing ball now, but
I feel
Boy,
they can
they
upset
playing
them.
Like I feel like only team the Predators could blow it is the Lions, bro.
they trash too.
The Lions.
Yeah, but
They barely
Trash.
beat Snoop, bro.
cause hey,
I agree. I know one thing.
Avengers worse than them.
I know one thing. The one thing they make they make you
Yeah.
famous.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made you famous. Can't even get us back to my daughter because all kind of milk in this.
Next large now.
Well, the final game of the day, you have the Noel's Holiday Lions. Shout out to Noel's Holiday
Yes, sir.
Huh?
versus the Renegades FC.
Let's go Lions.
You got Lions score or you want score?
21-7.
I got the Lions by a score of 14 zip.
That boy
I think that
rapping,
defense. I think that defense could smash, but
That boy
Yeah, the
rapping,
defense
boy.
look good.
yeah, I think
That boy
14
rapping.
to 0. I think it's a 14-0.
It's gonna be a hiccup in the touchdown.
No disrespect to the Renegades, but I just feel like it's a defense jamming, bro. Defense jamming.
AP box, so I think they can find a way to score. Some way they can find.
I say,
I keep forgetting AP back.
Yeah, they can find a score.
14-6.
Yeah, they can find a way to score.
I say. 20-7.
Ooh,
Lions.
Renegades? Oh.
Lions.
I don't need the Lions to score that much. You see, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I ain't doubting people, but
If the running back,
No, but it ain't that.
if they would allow the running back
At the end of the
touchdowns
day-
to stand every game, you know how much touchdowns they would have?
But my thing is,
Think about
why is it that too? You have to use more so much you freaking move the cushion off the chip. Wait.
Big back.
Anyhow,
big back.
I mean the reason
he in the frame now. Since he take the ping, he leaning forward. He in the frame
that's
now.
what pulling all the chip out.
All I can say is I'm glad to be on the couch because last week was rough, bro.
Yeah, I know.
He was in here last week.
I video call. I phone call today.
Where were you? But yeah, I think the Lions. I think the Lions put up three scores. Renegades put up one. Again, same reason why LT said once AP on the field, I think they can find a way. But that's the matchup we're looking to see, AP and KJ.
Oof.
Or do we put KJ
On Jaden.
No. I put
AP.
I want Smiley on Jaden
Jaden.
so he could feel the hand.
That's another thing. Smiley wasn't
aggressive,
even there.
boys.
Smiley wasn't even there on Sunday, and that
Smiley-
defense was jamming, bro.
Kenny still injured.
Smiley's number 7.
Talvi back.
Boy,
Shout out to
yeah.
Talvi.
Yeah,
Talvi.
yeah.
Talvi looked
He
damn
missed a step,
good.
though.
Yeah.
He missed a step.
He made a big.
Yeah.
Talvi looked
Step.
damn good.
He missed a step.
But I mean,
Let's go number 7.
with my bad on, at least I'll be able to play safety. So try me. Yeah. Anyhow, let's go.
So what you do? Referee grade or the goose stem voice?
You could talk. You could talk about this thing, man, before we go to team Sunday schedule. Oh, Reggie, them have a day coming up. Him and Ozzy. Yeah, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
You made it April 27.
Yeah.
Okay, so the BFFL just trying to, being original. They doing themes Sunday schedule. So, twin, where have you been? You and your boy can come dressed alike.
Yeah,
Just to be holding hands and things.
Now y'all come dressing like.
They really was because they come with matching shirt, matching pants.
telling you.
If I find one little thing out on flag, me and come dress alike.
Man,
I don't want you to get in trouble. That's your thing.
That's your thing.
Just hope she don't send the outfit to someone else and they come there too.
I don't have a girlfriend, so I ain't got to worry about that.
I understand it, but I try. She might have a boyfriend,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
so y'all could be triplets.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, boy.
What how the song go? Say man-in-law. How the song go?
Yeah, man-in-law.
Sing it, man.
That ain't look good.
I ain't no singer.
Man, how it go, man?
That ain't gonna look good.
Don't worry
So
about that.
let's skip that. Let's skip that.
No.
Just be glad you ain't no man-in-law. Let's go. Then Sunday.
Then Sunday, May 4th is hot day. Really? Everyone wears a
Dolphin
fun
hat.
or silly hat.
Fun or
Your,
silly.
your boy could fit right in. Sal. Because he been doing that foolishness all the time. Then Carnival Sunday is May 18th. I guess May 11th is Mother's Day. Then
Yeah,
Carnival Sunday is May 18th. Wear vibrant colors, feathered masks, etc.
Hold on. Think I'm doing this script.
Oh.
Sad.
Jed.
He come with these feathered masks
Jed.
and all these
She
things.
doing a good job with that.
That's what he normally
Can't
do.
take that from her.
No, but all these teams, I mean, Sal could just come out there like a regular day and
We
he
know
good.
that's Sal every day, though.
That's what I said.
We know that's him every day.
Why you ain't dressed like a lion this week? Last week?
No, he didn't want to do that. Tension was high. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
Tension was high.
Then on May
I think you remember that
25th,
one last year.
May 25th is Superhero Sunday. So LTU could wear, which superheroes wear pink?
Well, I know.
Kirby. You could dress like
Who's
Kirby.
Kirby, boy?
From Mario. Wow, I forget about that.
Hold on, what you have to wait?
Like that.
Wait, what y'all doing, bro? Like, wait, what the hell? Wait, what's going on, boy? Wait, y'all dudes making that sound with a mic in your hand to your mouth. You know,
You go
We know who
Spider
coming
Man.
but you see, the dude get the mic. This how y'all look doing that sound. Like y'all relax that, bro.
We apologize. Hey, the views expressed by this show was not the views by the producer. Okay, that's Superhero Sunday. And then Sunday, June 1st is Tropical Luau Sunday. Thing colorful. What?
What the fuck is that?
What is ladies? Anyway, grass skirts and coconut cups. So, yeah. But that's that. Good initiative. We'll see how we go.
I coming in a palm tree.
Referee grade.
So
You want me to go for it?
no. So let me tell you how we can do it.
I
Hold
get
on,
him a
hold on.
B. If Damien is not in this,
You gonna separate them?
Yeah, we can separate
Yeah,
it. We going Friday,
yes,
Sunday, and then Damien.
yes. Friday, a D.
A D.
Friday, you get him a D?
Yeah.
I wasn't there, so I know.
Wow,
Honestly,
you was
I know.
there.
Yeah. No, a lot of people told me about it though.
No man.
So
Friday?
don't go for that. Don't go
Okay.
for it.
They
I
know.
mean, you could do it.
You go then.
No, you could go, but I am saying Friday.
I got-
Friday.
I
I
was-
would give them a B plus at that.
Yeah.
They
few
did.
people,
They did an awesome job on Friday. I
Okay.
can be real. Yeah, they did an awesome job.
Let's jump to Sunday now.
Okay. Let's go to Sunday.
B plus.
B plus.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you say?
C minus without Damien.
Yeah. We ain't counting Damien.
Without Damien, I give him a C plus.
I get him a C plus or C minus.
C minus.
Okay, good.
I give him a C plus. Now let's go. We going Damien.
They look good.
I've been waiting for this part. I saved this grade.
I
I've
dropped
been
the
thinking this
mic.
long time.
Trash.
Go ahead. What you say?
Damien get a Z. I done tell you from the beginning of the show.
He below us. He got negative 74 for me.
You horrible, but you trash, garbage, juice.
What you get?
I give him a negative 74, but
I gave him a J for jackass.
You fucking
I was
horrible,
waiting on
boy.
that one.
Boy,
J for
you
jackass.
horrible, boy.
Yeah.
And then everybody know you horrible. And you can't even do nothing about it. The look in your face is show.
Cause he don't know the rules.
Oh my God.
Wait,
he don't know the rules.
But it's so crazy, right? I watch when he's trying to explain one penalty, right? Like Rodley telling him word for word. And he's still like, what you say again? And I was like, but I just gave you 4 words. You can't remember holding on the defense number 35.
And then he
Say, holding on.
then he get to the middle of the field, and then Rodney say, "Oh,
He get a negative 74 for
man.
me.
You horrible.
He get a J and he get a Z.
yeah, you get a J. You gotta say it like I always say, J for jackass."
And that case too much. I beat my quota.
Well, I saved my quota for him.
You be zoning right fucking out. You don't know nothing.
Yeah, I don't get it, boy. Like,
Okay,
no
so
way.
this the pod now. MVP of the week and the goose of the week.
Oh wow,
Let me go to the stats. We can go first. The
MVP.
female side first.
Whichever side you want me to go first on.
female.
Female MVP or the goose? Which one do first?
MVP.
MVP.
MVP is who you got?
I was going to give it to the twins until I look at the stats. Instead of splitting that with them two, I give it to Simone from the Hawks.
Go ahead, Lover.
MVP?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, I will give it to my MVP. I'm going to give it to. But I don't know, boy.
Dun 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 dun.
The twins was good.
I could give it to number 4, the twin. I think that's Jade or Jade. I give it to her. She had 1 rush for 62 yards and touchdown and 1 punt return TD. I give it to her.
Her sister look good too. 2 picks too.
I'm a touchdown, Keisha True.
Keisha threw 2, and 2 of them Mr. Brooke.
And how much yard she at?
She had 56 yards.
Oh shit. I gotta change that.
Yeah, that's it. What's some more stats?
Let me see them stats. What going on here? Oh wow. Yeah, I can have
The
to.
pick 6. Simone threw a touchdown.
No, Simone caught a touchdown.
Yeah,
She had an
and then
interception.
Shelly.
I can have to go with the twin too. Yeah. What's she named Jade?
Yeah.
Jade.
For offense or defense?
Jade fight Jade.
Yeah. But
No,
two
not
piece-
that one, man.
2 pieces of biscuit. Let me see.
Not that one.
1, that's 4. That's 5.
So what the next one is?
Which? Hold on. Which?
6
what the next
times
one is?
6 is
I ain't
36.
getting
Yeah.
that.
They had 6 touchdowns.
I know you're asking what the next one is, like real talk.
Jade and Jada.
Oh, okay.
J-Y-D-A,
Then yeah, I
J-D-A.
give it to her. I mean,
Yeah.
I see on that side.
So who's your goose of the week, man?
My goose of the week. Go ahead, first.
Go ahead, first.
Female, nobody. Let's come around like a triangle.
But I am no goose for the females. I ain't
Okay,
gonna
good. You ain't
lie.
gotta say
I ain't
nothing.
seen
What you
nobody
get,
this week.
Pamela?
Man, I won't give Shaw goose of the week, but I ain't see a play.
I ain't seen none this week.
I ain't gonna lie.
I think Shaw played a good
Look,
game.
I ain't see it.
With the exception of when they told her to throw the ball away, she threw it in the middle of the field.
Anybody
But
catch
honestly,
Almost.
but
They were
realistically,
shocked she even threw it in the middle of the field.
I won't give. I don't even have nobody to give goose of the week to.
But I get a goose of the week to the Stingrays coaches. they send they send the corner on a blitz, and he ain't training for it because she go on the back there all the speed, and when she get hit, I promise you that was a concussion.
That's the one who's good on the field?
Yeah, when the lineman hit her, boy, listen to me. She never saw the lineman. So I give it to your coaches because
Setting up.
anyone know coming on a corner blitz, you got to be able to break down and make sure peek in the backfield. You can't go in the backfield.
I also like what they doing, the 2 QBs, though. They doing a good job.
Who the Stingrays?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
man, that's-
Bro, we
communicate
talking
when
about
they
Goose,
doing
man. Kill that. You gonna say you ain't
I
got
just
to move
saying.
on.
I can't
MVP
say.
of them. No.
I can't say.
No. Not on my Goose time.
Understand.
Niggas said
Wait.
none of my goose time.
They hit this guy so hard. I thought her hair to come. Her hair to come off, but that was her hair. She get up. She didn't know where she was. She walked to the wrong sideline. So no. But anyhow, let's go. We go in the male MVP.
I giving it to with
I
the
see
guy
why
name.
people don't like me, boy.
With the receiver guy name
And I only
for
get one
Avengers,
eye.
Ray. The little
I
bit
mean, for the Hornets.
for the Hornets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give it to Ray. I give it to Ray.
My MVP is Taj from the Avengers. He had an interception return on a
and
kickoff
touchdown.
return.
Yeah.
That boy flying, boy. When he hit the sideline, I turned my back. The offense get ready because that way was
You
going.
don't see what Ray's doing. And he was teasing them. Like, yo, stop me. He's telling them.
I agree,
come.
but boy, that
That's
boy's
what I run it.
that boy's
Let me see these stats
he
again.
pretty much
Ray
scored
was
all the
telling
points for them.
the corners, hey, I run
wasn't
in a
them, they
5
wouldn't
and
have been- they wouldn't
in.
have
I
been
run
in the
in a
game.
flat. He's telling them what he's doing.
They wouldn't have been in the game if it wasn't for thing. 5 catches, 112, and 2 touchdowns. They going Ray, boy. Have to go with Ray. 5 catches, 112, and 2 touchdowns. How much yards is he at? 145.
I even know.
Ray look good though.
Now, but the stats was
He played a good
Okay.
game.
Stats
But
was,
yeah, I gotta
212.
go with Ray. I gotta go with Ray. No way in the world.
He played a good game.
Yeah, 5 catches, 2. No way. Yeah, so I go with Ray. That's good. We go with Goose.
It was your goose.
The whole entire Avengers, O-line and D-line. Everybody getting pancake. And you cost me red as pink. Oh my gosh. Hey, listen, if y'all don't believe me, if y'all feel like I'm picking on y'all, inbox me. A lot of y'all know me. I can send y'all some clips.
Sit up for my goose.
So I can show you all how y'all getting pancake. D-line
Well, I
and
don't need this no
O-line.
more. I know my Goose.
That look bad on y'all.
Put my shades back on.
Bad.
Show. My shades back
And I
on.
said my goose, huh?
Yeah.
Want me to go first? 'Cause you
No,
look
no,
like-
no.
you look like yours
My
is
goose
like-
is Edward Campbell.
Oh,
You pay the boys and you still fucking lost.
oh Lord.
Come on, man. Use my goose of the week. Like GOOSE with an extra E. Use my goose of the week. Come on, man. You could have paid someone else. Or you could have just flicking. Just take your loss like a man.
But
You
at least
paying
they
people.
score, though.
But they lose.
So they scored though.
They
Oh
scored.
shoot.
They couldn't.
They-
Objective is
They ain't winning no more games. They ain't winning no games this season.
I ain't think so, but
He is my goose of the week.
Well, the mask is off, but I don't care. My goose of the week is you, Damien.
You Jay for jackass.
Yeah.
yeah, you make
You,
it personal,
Damien.
boy.
You, Damien. Since you want to get personal, that's how it is. Use the goose.
You's trash, bro.
You ain't only don't know the rules. You want to get personal.
See, at least I don't hide it, but I tell you in your face, hey, but you
Oh, I don't
trash,
hide it.
boy.
I tell him he's garbage too. He wanted to turn a flag at me too. I was like, I'm a captain. I can talk to the refs. I did not use profanity.
Boy, I can promise you, boy. Thank God, I respect this administration, and I still won't be there for the Lions. Because boy, if not so, then that'd have been the last time I play a game. I'll leave it like that. Take it however you want to take it. Anyhow, you want to close us out?
Yeah, man. We just wanna tell everybody, man. Thanks for always tuning in, and we do keep our bets. You notice me and LT learn our lesson. I ain't bet no more.
No more bets.
I drive in the car.
But man, you can hit us up on Understand the Podcast on Instagram, Tickety Talk. You get us on the Yahoo account and Understand the Podcast at Yahoo. Send a comment there, a question there, anything you want to say. If you're doing a good job, tell us. We can put on the podcast. Trust me, y'all like I said, put on the podcast. We put on the podcast. But when we put on the podcast, don't get personal. Don't be in your feelings. Don't be like, oh, Matrix LT is go too personal and they just carry on bad.
Boy,
Put on the podcast.
Most of the things we say is because people tell us.
Yeah.
And be real. I want y'all to believe that. They telling us we too soft.
They say we soft.
We ain't going out on Eddie no more. But Eddie is old news.
Trash.
We don't know what it is.
And what the other guy named with big mouth, small hands? We didn't even mention him.
You mean Kenny? Imitation.
No, but I mean, I made my dog. But we really appreciate the support.
That's my boy.
The dude who going to free part of the championship, they're gonna come in and bandwagon.
Oh, you mean
with the
Show?
Predators?
Oh,
Oh,
my
sure.
God.
You mean that
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
You know what it was.
So
I
respect.
forget he's in the league. What
That's
LT,
real. But I'm just saying too, boy. Phil need to get healthy again. The other ref for the Predators, who's playing for the Predators, who's ref? He good too.
What happened to him?
He injured. I think he injured.
He played though. And he's played? No, he injured.
I think he injured.
Oh yeah. You're right.
He need
But
to
I
come
know
back.
if he injured, but I know.
He need to come back because he's a good ref too. Like we need to get rid of Damien. I swear to Jah, we need to get rid of that guy.
Yeah.
But we appreciate the support. Anyone's got anything to say?
No. let's close it out. Tell them where you can watch and see us.
We'll
We'll be back on TikTok.
I done tell them on a
Tuesday.
Tickety Talk on Instagram. We could be live on Tuesday. Next week Tuesday, and then the show, every Wednesday. So we appreciate y'all, and we gone.
Yup.
Out of here. So I can't do 2 on them. I got to do 1.